Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and if you're a returning subscriber, if for some weird reason you haven't already, hit that little bell down below for notifications on when I put up new videos. I upload 3 times a week. With that being said, I am back with a very first today, like truly very first. I've never even like in the distant past bought from this company before, and you're seeing from the title that I am hauling from Pretty Little Things today. I keep wanting to say Pretty Little Liars. I did watch that show once upon a time. Still don't know how it ends, so don't spoil it for me. That is not about the video today, so I digress. I want to first disclaimer this and let you guys know that they did send me along these pieces. I'm not being paid or anything. I actually don't even necessarily need to make this into a haul, but I figured since there can be such like mixed opinions on Pretty Little Things that it's best to give you my like completely unbiased opinion. These are just pieces that I thought were super cute on the website, and I know that it can be a little bit confusing to shop at a brand new place. So with that being said, grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get started. So in usual fashion, I'm gonna start with the piece that I'm wearing. I actually got all these pieces before I dyed my hair red, so I was really scared that this color was not gonna look good on me anymore because of my red hair, and although they like kind of clash, I still do like the colors together, but that's like not something you guys care about. This is like a really cute one-piece jumper type thing. I believe in a size 22. I didn't check beforehand and I just realized that, but it is whatever the largest size is because I definitely believe I picked up a 22. If you're new, I can wear anywhere from a size 18 to 22, really depending on the make of the piece. If something's like a one piece like this, I will oftentimes order at a 22 because I know I need that extra space around my belly. I'm an apple shape, if you guys didn't know that. I know my returning subscribers will know that about me, and it's something you can probably spot about me like pretty quick. So I'm like in love with the fit of this in pretty much every single way. It's really comfortable on my body. It's like the perfect amount of loose around my belly without it being like too loose or too baggy like around like my crotch area. There's really no better way for me to say that. It's like nice and stretchy and very comfortable on my body, hence why I decided to wear it today for the video. The only thing that's a little bit weird is it's short. It's like pretty short, whereas like a lot of these pieces that I'm about to show you I actually found to be quite long, so I'm not sure if this is meant to be more of a cropped look. It hits me like an inch or so above my ankle. I was expecting for it to be a little bit longer than that. I think maybe the length of it is supposed to be a little bit more of a cropped look, so if you're taller than me, which is 5'8", this piece is going to be pretty cropped on you, but if you're shorter, then this might actually be a better piece for you. It's really stretchy as well, which is another reason why I like it on, and now that I'm in it, I actually think I want to go back and get this in the other colors that were available because this is such a good piece. And I mean, I think I say this pretty much every single time, but I'm somebody who like when I'm in that right headspace, I want to be at home in something that's not just like my PJs. I want to be at home in something that's like makes me feel a little bit more productive, and this is a good piece because it's like cute and like fashionable, but it's also really comfortable and really stretchy and feels just like so nice on my body, and I am very pleasantly surprised with it because this could have gone the total opposite way. So when I did place this order, it was before Halloween. Now we are in like the Christmas mode, holiday mode, so I know that the next piece I'm about to show you and another piece in this haul isn't necessarily going to fit the theme of the year, but I know there are some people out there that will still be like interested in these items. I got this top that said Scream Queen, which also came in a bunch of different colors. I know there was like a red version of it, there was like a reverse color of this. I just think that this is like a good top all around. I mean, like, it's not something that I think I would wear too much out of season, but it's also just like a good top, again, to throw in the house or just like put with some jeans and maybe like a bomber or something. It is still the fall, so technically this is like fall appropriate, and this is really like your basic cotton tee. I got this in a size Well, shucks, it doesn't say the size, but this is probably a size 3X or size 20. I must have cut all the sizes off. I'm really, really sorry about that, but I will be including that in the description for you guys just because I know that's like super, super important information, so make sure you go check that out. There's not too much to say about it except that like it is a great piece to own, especially if you're somebody who like lives and breathes that sort of like Halloween vibe year round, because this is a very cute top and I'm very happy I own it because like I know what I'm wearing next season. I felt like taking some risks with this order and picking up some pieces that were totally not my usual. So I picked up a pair of these pants, which I've been loving pants. They're so easy, in this like camel brown, which I don't know, I don't think I own anything in this color, but I was like, I feel like I just want something a little bit different in my wardrobe, and this is a great color for the fall. And even though again we are transitioning into the winter, I'm going to wear this like as much as I can before the seasons change, and I do definitely feel like you could make this a little bit more like holiday-esque by pairing some like brighter colors with it. This is in a size US 22, and I'd say it's actually just a little bit too big on me. Like there's a lot of stretch to it. Also the legs themselves are really, really long, like scarily long. I almost feel like I would trip in these. So if you're taller than me, this is actually like the perfect pair of pants for you. I almost wonder if I sized down to like a 20 if I wouldn't have that experience, but I didn't know how anything was gonna fit. But aside from that, like the pants themselves are great. Like they feel very nice on my body. I like that they're stretchy. They're like a really, really good wide leg pant. It's just so nice. I also really like the ribbed detail, and I do know that these came in a few different colors, and now that I know the fit is good and I like it and what my fit is, I definitely see myself going back and getting more colors and probably like a US 20, just because like I said, the 22 is a little bit too big on me. So surprise, surprise, I have another like play suit for you, play suit jumper. Like really, I don't know what you want to call these things, romper, whatever. Is it a romper if it's not in the summer? Because I feel like romper is a very like summer word. Anyways, I got this cute little number. Definitely got that pattern that I'm in love with this time of year. I got this in a US 20, which now that I'm looking at it, I definitely think a US 22 would have been more appropriate. I thought this was a 22. Maybe it's just because it didn't come in a 22. Now that I'm aware of that, it makes sense why it doesn't fit me the way that I would have hoped. This is something that I want to layer. I've seen so many people do that, and I really, really love the trend, especially with like spaghetti straps. This time of year, I'm not going to be wearing spaghetti straps on their own. I find that even though it does fit and the like leg length is great and the wideness is really, really great, the one thing that I said as I was slipping this on was like, I can tell right away that the way that it was sized up was more in the legs and less in the actual torso, which is like the frustrating part as an apple-shaped person, because I definitely feel like this could have fit me pretty well everywhere else. It's the right size. It just needs more space, like more length in the torso for it to be like the right size for me. It is really, really nice and stretchy though. I love how it looks on regardless. I just need to kind of like play with it and play with how it sits, because unfortunately, if I pull it up to where it needs to go, I get some pretty bad camel toe, but if I pull it down, it kind of like sits a little bit too low, you know what I mean? So I feel like when I'm pairing it with something, it doesn't quite look right, but maybe I just need to play around. Really sorry, there is mowing going on outside. We will pretend that is not a sound you're hearing right now. And then also continuing with this like same brown theme, I picked up this really beautiful trench in this like deep brown color, which I genuinely feel like even though this is more of a fall color, I can definitely see myself wearing this with like brighter reds or even, oh my god, greens would look so good with this, especially with my hair color. And it is in a size, I want to say 22, US 3X. And to be honest with you, this is a very, very generous 3X. I would say it's even more of like a 4X. It's very big, very oversized, also really quite long on me. It doesn't hit me at the ankle or anything. It hits me about like mid-calf. The only thing I would say, and maybe this will be different once I wash this, the fabric is like a little bit scratchy and a little bit not stiff, but I don't know, scratchy is the best way to describe it. I'm like pretty convinced that if I just like run it through the wash or something, or just like give it a little bit of fabric softener, that'll go away. I'll keep you guys updated though, because I haven't had a chance to wash these pieces. Aside from that though, I really like it, and I'm absolutely certain this came in a few different colors, so this is definitely another piece that I can see myself getting in like maybe a black. I don't remember if there's a red or a green. A green would look beautiful, beautiful for this time of year. It doesn't come with any sort of belt or anything, and there are no pockets, at least that I can see. I mean, there's like a lot of coat here to navigate, so yeah, I'm not seeing any pockets, but I was really pleased with this one. I was almost expecting it to be like a smaller fit, because I've definitely tried on jackets like this before that were like meant to be my size, but it was not my size whatsoever. And as I said, I did order this before Halloween, so I have another Halloween inspired piece. It is this skeleton bodysuit, sort of. Leotard, is that the correct word I'm using? I believe leotard. It's actually pretty thin fabric, which is a little bit interesting because I would expect it to be a little bit thicker. I mean, it's been cold out there. And this is in a size US 20, which actually I definitely think a US 18 would have been more appropriate, because I feel like with leotards like this, they're meant to be kind of more skin tight, and this is definitely a little bit more big and oversized than I anticipated. Aside from that though, I mean, next year I can see myself wearing this a lot. It's really cute, and even though the zipper right now doesn't want to work for me and doesn't want to like zip up, oh there we go, there's like very little I can say against it. I really like how it looks on my body. I really think that it would be super cute for next year. You can wear it as so, or maybe put like a skirt on or a pair of pants on. You can do so many different things with it. And if you're that kind of person that would wear this year round, like, here you go. Pretty Little Things has it. And then I decided to pick up another coat, and I've seen a lot of people with this coat, or at least this coat style, and I've been wanting it for a really long time. It's this really chunky with these like massive sleeves. Admittedly, when I first put this on, I was like, oh boy, am I a little bit too old for this? Like, is this trend like a little bit out of my age range? But to be honest with you, it's really started to grow on me. This is in a size US 2X. Oh, again, I genuinely thought I ordered this in like the 22, but even as a size 2X, this is really quite big, quite oversized. Like I said, like the arms are pretty generous, and I feel just very cozy in it. So like if you're a little bit out of that size range, or if you maybe want it to be a little bit more of a snugger look, then like size down for sure. But I really like how it looks. It's just a very comfortable jacket. I'm also really liking this color. It's just one of those jackets that I feel like I didn't know that I needed to own until I like put it on my body, and it's just really comfortable. There are some pretty giant pockets as well, like right around the chest area, and then also it does actually close up. Like it's not just like big in the arms and nowhere else, so it's like a very good fit all around. And the lining is this like sort of non-breathe fabric, which is the only thing I don't love, because the outside is like, I mean, I just want to hold this. That's how nice the outside is. But the inside doesn't have that same like fabric, which I really wish it did, because then it would feel even better on the body. And I should also mention that it's pretty cropped on me as well, but I'm quite fond of that crop look. It's not like something I'd wear with all of my outfits, but there are definitely outfits that I've had where I would prefer more of a crop jacket, and this is definitely one of those. Alright, then I also picked up this beautiful dress, which is just great for the holiday season. It's this really pretty red faux wrap dress, and I am so in love with it. There are like ruffle details along the faux wrap here. I almost said it continues on the arm, but it doesn't, so it's like really just focused on the bottom part there. This is in a size US 20. It's pretty full of stretch, so it feels very good on the body. It's kind of hard to tell with a lot of these pieces if they were going to be stretchy or not, but again, I always erred on the side of caution and got them on the larger size of my spectrum, because I just feel like it's safer to have something that's too big rather than too small. But I didn't feel like this was like overwhelmingly big. I'm very happy with the size 20. This dress is going to be so great for the holiday season. I can see myself pairing it with like a nice bright blue jacket, which I have. I think it would look so cute together. Maybe a pair of like gold heels or something, and like a big pair of like gold earrings as well. I really like this. This would also be good for like Valentine's Day, which I know is like way out there in the future, but I love myself a good red dress, and this is great for like first dates in general. It's just such a beautiful dress, and I like it so much. Alright, so last but certainly not least, and now this dress has like a very special spot in my heart. sweetheart. It's this beautiful faux wrap dress, and it has this really cute like heart print all over it, which if you know anything about me, that has my name basically written all over it. And then the chest area has this like ruffle detail, which again, 100% my cup of tea. I believe I'm wearing this in a size, what is the size? US 20. It fits pretty well. It's just a little bit short on me. Like, I will say I wasn't expecting it to be as short as it was, but it's all right. It's not like to the point that I'm like scared I'm gonna flash anything. And the reason I say that this dress has a special spot in my heart is I wore this dress to go see Trisha Paytas. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, go check it out. It's incredible. I think I did a pretty good job of catching some great footage, and she was such a sweetheart. I know that people have very mixed opinions on Trisha Paytas, but she genuinely was so sweet. The only thing that I would say that I don't love about this dress is, again, it is kind of that scratchy fabric that I encountered with the brown coat that I showed you. So again, I'm just very curious to see what it will feel like once it's been run through the wash. I'm hopeful that it will be a little bit better. It's just such a beautiful dress. Again, I definitely feel like this is something I could see myself wearing around Valentine's Day, because like hearts, Valentine's Day, yin yang really. Aside from that, it's got a lot of stretch. I love it. There's like very little negative things I can say about it, and I paired it with like a green beret when I went out, and it's just was a great look, and I kept getting like compliments the whole day. Alright you guys, well that is everything for the try on portion of this video, and I really hope you liked it. So the verdict on Pretty Little Things for me is I actually really like them. I'm very happy with pretty much everything I got. The fact that they go up to a 22, and it seems like a lot of the sizing is actual sizing, not like junior sizing, is pretty awesome to me, and not something that I see typically when it comes to fast fashion websites. I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up this video though, but don't forget to tell me in the comments below which of these pieces were your favorites, and as per usual, I'm gonna have links to everything I'm wearing in the description below, so you don't have to go super far to find your pieces. Anyways, don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, with vlogs on Friday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!